What if college football introduced relegation, where the top teams advance conferences to a higher tier and the bottom teams drop to a lower tier conference in the college football landscape? Today, we begin this brand new relegation dynasty here as we will be taking control of the Navy Midshipmen. We'll be starting in the very bottom tier conference, the MAC, and be trying to work our way through tier to tier, from the Mountain West to the Sun Belt and so forth, all the way to the very top conference and tier, which is the SEC. The rules of this: if you are the top two teams in your conference, or if you're in the conference championship as one of the top two teams, you will either stay if you're in the top tier, or you will advance to the next tiered conference above. If you finish in the bottom, if you are the last two place teams in your conference, you will be demoted and drop down to a lower tiered conference. Our goal is to take the Navy Midshipmen all the way from the bottom and bring them to the SEC as the top team in the country. Every single episode of this series will have 4 games on the docket as we will kick things off today. Our Navy Midshipmen will be taking on the Baylor Bears on the road. So here we are, kicking things off against the Bears again. We're starting in the bottom conference here with Navy, trying to work our way up. As long as we finish in the top 2 or as conference champs, we will advance conference year after year, 4 games at a time per episode. If you enjoy, let me know and comment below. The best comment I see, I will pin as our top comment here in today's comment section. Let's get in to the first game. So a 3rd and 12 is what we face on our opening drive. R-Line, the quarterback here for Navy. Again, 4 games per episode. Very excited to get this series going. As we're going to look underneath, that's a terrible ball. It wasn't even intended for him. Incomplete. So I'm very excited to see the progression of this team, and if we can work them out of the MAC conference at the very bottom tier conference here in college football, all the way to the top as the SEC's crowning jewel. Oh, we get a pick from McMorris, and that's going to be a house call. Baylor with a huge mistake. And it's a 7-0 lead against the number 7 team in the country. So with us doing 4 games per episode, that roughly gives us about a quarter of the season per episode, as Smith will tie it up from 2. Basically 4 episodes a season, roughly. And hopefully we can see great progression, moving up tier to tier to tier to tier every single season. Again, if we don't do well and we're in the bottom 2, or if we're in the middle of the field, we stay in the conference, or if you're in the bottom 2, you drop conferences. Since we're in the last conference, there's only one way to go. That is up. So Navy here with a 3rd and 7 across midfield, starting second quarter. Here we go. R-Line looking to throw. Oh, give me that. And that's nowhere near a target I was wanting to throw to. And it's an interception. 2nd and goal here for our Midshipmen. Defensively, it's hit to Estrada for a touchdown. Baylor with the lead. And unfortunately, our defense can't get stops. They scored another touchdown. It's now 14 unanswered. So a 3rd and 10 for Navy. We need a big play here. And we're going to get the curl. We hit Cooper. 1st down and goal, 13 yards. So 1st down and goal here for us. And we're going to pitch out to Warren, who will walk it in from 2. Big 3rd and goal here. And they're going to go ground game out right side. And Smith waltzes his way in for a touchdown. And my God, they get another touchdown. 49 yards to Thornton. And Baylor is doing everything they want to against us. So Navy, a win here is probably not going to be in the cards. We're trying. Oh my gosh, I got a wide open. You can't throw. I'm using the Seagator sliders 2.5 version 5, 2.5, but good Lord. And I mean, the sliders are difficult. They're a very challenging set, especially with the quarterback that doesn't have the greatest arm apparently in game. I'm going to run with R-Line and see if I can outrun this D-back or defensive end. And I do, and I get a block, and I don't. And I keep running, and he's an absolute animal. Xavier R-Line with 13. 3rd and goal here for our Midshipmen. We need something here. Come on. Give me that. Warren, one-hand snag. Make it a 2-score game. Unfortunately, ladies and gents, last play of the game upcoming here. We just can't get what we need on defense here from the squad. Offensively, struggled all game long. We're just going to see if we can get a big play to finish. I'm going to run. Whatever. Let's pitch that thing back if we can. Whoop. Never mind. No one's home. It's a 38-21 loss in week 1. Let's move on to the next one. Time to try to bounce back here against the Badgers of Wisconsin, a team that is projected to win their 2-0 on the season. The opening drive here for Navy, and it's a 3rd and 7 We're going to try to get this offense going early here. We're going to take off running. Arlen's got a lot of room to run, and we're going to take a slide and an easy first down. First and 10, we're going to get the ball moving on the ground here a little bit to our halfback on the toss, and we may have a big gainer here. Oh, we do. It's Warren, and he gets across midfield down to the 44. So driven down the field, we now have a first down and goal here. Looking to see if we can get something going. We need a big play. I threw a pick, and it's probably a 6. Let's see if we can catch somebody. Arline, can you get there? Can you get there to cut him off? Please. Thank you, Jesus. So right now, there's not much to celebrate for Wisconsin Northwest offensively. A defensive battle here today. And we need a big stop here. 3rd down and 8. They have all day to throw. He's throwing it deep. Man-to-man coverage. It's picked by McMorris. He comes up with a big one there. We're going to try to take off running. We're going to get a block. He's going to cut back. He's going to get it down to the 28-yard line. The 3rd takeaway today, and they take the lead on us. We can't do anything offensively. We punted the ball away. Then Mertz finds Allen. Touchdown, Wisconsin. We have a little bit of something grooving here. We have 30 seconds left in the half for an opportunity. 1st down and 10. We're seeing. I'm looking. I see nothing. I'm going to take off now. Going to get outside and get out of play. What a play. 12 yards from our line. So here goes 2nd and inches on the handoff, and we somehow made it in there. I thought we were stuffed. Woo, Chance Warren ties it. So Navy's 3 for 12 in this game in 3rd down scenarios today. It's a 3rd and 6 here, and a tie game starting the 2nd half. And I got a man underneath. It's Cooper. He's trusty, man. So a little wildcat here, and they're bringing pressure off that right edge with a strong safety. We're going to take off running, though, and he can't get it. 4th and 3. So we're going to see how this kicker is here for Navy, as Nichols puts it through. Take the lead. And look where we're at here. It's a 3rd and 25 for Wisconsin. They have not converted a 3rd down all day today, and they're faced with a huge one here, or you gotta expect they get rid of the ball quick. Maybe not. They're gonna take it downfield, caught by Bell, dropped, incomplete, batted out. And we are full punt block mode here. 4th and 25. There's no room for anything here. Can we please get there? Oh my gosh, how did we not block that? I don't know. And here we go with McMorris. Got to take off. He's got to try to get outside. He will. He's going to pick up another block, and he's down at the 23-yard line. So 1st down and goal. We're going to toss it to Warren, and he's going to take it into the end zone and give us a 10-point lead. So the defense just need to come up with a big stop here. It is a 3rd and 28. We're in hand. Wisconsin not playing very well, and they find Cundiff, but it's not enough. 4th down. And it looks like the backup quarterback, Deacon Hill, is in here for Wisconsin, by the way. That was his first pass and completion on the day. And he gets sacked. Deacon Hill dropped. And that may have been their hopes for a win as well. They march down, get a touchdown, Mertz to Allen, 1-score game. So it comes down to an onside kick, and then we got to get a 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts. We need this kick, and it's ours. And we're down. Just no fumbles in this spot. 3rd and 1 here. They used all their timeouts. I probably shouldn't even be running the ball, but okay, we get the first regardless. We're going to pick up our first win on the campaign here as the worst team, or one of the worst teams in the worst conference, the bottom tiered conference, picks up their first win on the year. Heading into our 3rd matchup on the episode, we're taking on Northwestern. They're 0-3, the worst team in the MAC. Let's take on Northwestern and get our first conference win. So we're the Road Warriors. We still haven't had a home game this year. We're 1-1, first conference game here. Northwestern on the docket for us. We have a wide open man there. Let's just see if we can get it with Coleman, and he will get it, then some. 13, 1st and 10. Here we go on the ground on the stretch play. We're going to see if we can get a block there, and Warren is off to the races. It's a touchdown for Chance Warren. So we got a 7-0 lead here. It's a 3rd and 7 for the Northwestern deep offense here. And they've struggled. They've been bad all year this year so far, and that's why they're in this conference with us. And it's a 2-yard loss for Cam Porter. And they go get a touchdown, of course. Helinski, 33 yards. So a 3rd and 4. And again, I can't stress the importance of each conference matchup in this series, because I throw a pick to Hampton Jr. Dadgummit. But every win's important. We want to finish as the top 2 teams so we can advance. If we're below the top 2, we stay in this conference. So after the pick thrown, it's a 3rd and 10 here now for Northwestern. And we'd really need a good stop here defensively. Keep any drive away as they get a beautiful play there to Hooper Price for 24. Second down and goal. Inside a minute remaining, and they go read option, and Helinski takes it in from 4 yards out to give them the lead. So we're here in the second half. They kicked it off. They got a field goal, though, and now it's a 10-point deficit, but we have a 3rd down and 12. We know we could probably get a field goal here. We're going to look at the slant, though, and it's dropped. That could have been a touchdown. Probably should have been a touchdown. Instead, we got to kick the 3. Wind's back in our face here. It is good, though. 1-score game. Second and goal, or 2nd and 10, excuse me. Better yet. Wide open. Give it to him. Walker takes the touchdown. Makes it a tie game. Our defense does what they need to do. We get the stop. It's a 4th down and 2. Long field goal here, though, and they almost got us to jump there. Please, miss it. Miss it. It's way right. 2 minutes left. We take over in tremendous field position. 3rd and 10. Huge play, and I got a wide open circle, but he can't throw. Are you serious? I mean, how bad is the accuracy there? I tap circle, and he throws it over to the safety. All right, 1st and 10 here. Inside 30 seconds remaining in this game. I don't like much I'm seeing there, and we take a sack. So it's a 2nd and 17 here. I don't want to throw a pick because I don't trust our arm back there. So I'm going to just try to get us in field goal range. That may be close enough. And we have a 3rd and 14. 16 seconds left. You could say borderline field goal position here, but we want to get a little bit closer. We got a slant there, wide open to Cooper. He picks up almost enough. We're going to take this down and kick a field goal, I believe. So they end up reversing the call. It's a 1st down, but I used my timeout. So now I am without a timeout, and I need an opportunity here. I'm going to take off and run and just get out of play. So this is it for the win. 2nd and 7, no matter. Here we go. Let's get that kick. Let's knock it through and walk it off potentially. Well, they got 3 seconds. But it should be a win here for Navy in our conference opener. So never say never, I suppose. And here we go. This is it for a walk-off win opportunity for Northwestern. We've seen crazy things happen in the college football landscape. That is almost deep enough. But it's picked by Glenn. Thank you, Jesus. Game over. 1-1. We're 1-0 in conference now. 2-1 overall. Let's get to our 4th and final game of the episode and see if we can keep the winning ways going for Navy. We have a massive game here to conclude our first episode at Restoring the Hate. You see it there. The Air Force is coming to town as Navy get their home opener here at week 6, looking to move to 3-1. But before we get into that, looking at all of the conferences currently, who is doing well? Navy 1-0, leading the MAC. Looking at the Mountain West, you see Nevada has the lead there. They're 1-0 in conference, 3-0 overall. In the Sun Belt Conference, ULM at 2-2 and 1-0 overall, currently leading the Sun Belt Conference. In the Conference USA, Army, a team we'll be seeing to conclude our regular season, 3-0 and 3-0 in conference, currently the top team to beat. And over in the American, Indiana, 1-0 in conference, 3-1 overall, the top team in the American. In the Pac-12, the number 4 team in the nation, Michigan State, 5-0 in overall and 4-0 in conference, followed by Western Kentucky. In the ACC, BYU leads the conference 3-0 and 1-0 overall. And in the Big 12, you see right here Minnesota 3-0 in overall and 2-0 in conference, but overall you have Arkansas there 5-0 in conference and in team record. I'm not sure why they're not on top of the board there. And in the Big 10, you see Wake Forest at 3-0. The number 1 team there, followed by Florida State. Again, Florida State probably has the nudge because they are 3-0, undefeated in the Big 10. And the Premier League of the college football, the SEC, you see here, you have Alabama and Tennessee, both 4-0. Tennessee 4-0 in conference, Alabama 3-0 in conference. And a quick look here at your top 10 in the coaches poll. It is Bama, Ohio State, Baylor, Michigan State, Cincinnati, Michigan, Ole Miss, Georgia, BYU, and lastly, Wake Forest. This is a huge rivalry matchup. Air Force coming in, looking to move to 3-1 as Navy in their home opener also looking to improve to 3-1. May the best academy win here for the Commander's Trophy. So here we go, a 3rd and 6 to get things going for a scoreless game. And I see a wide open man there. We find Coleman, but he drops it off his hands, incomplete. So a huge play. Defensively here, we have him backed up inside the 5. It is a 3rd and 18 here as well. And they're going to run that ball, and he's going to pick up none. Loses 2. What a play. And I'm just in love with this series, y'all. I'm having such a great time. I love the reimagining of college football with relegation. I hope you're enjoying it as well. Again, feedback below. Top comment will be pinned. Let's get a great return here from McMorris. Let's see if we can make this a huge play. No, we don't. Okay. So after the punt, we're now at a 3rd and goal. We're backed up actually behind the 10. We're at the 12-yard line after a couple plays for a loss. 3rd and goal here, needing a huge one. And we find our man. It's Walker, Texas Ranger. No, Mark Walker into the end zone. Touchdown, 12 yards out. Navy in the lead. So start of the second quarter, 7-0 lead. 3rd and 13 here for our midshipmen. We need a big play and a nice conversion as well. And I think I got... Where are you throwing to? I threw to X and he throws it to the other team. It's like he's allergic to making good plays. I'm beside myself with how terrible of a pass that was. And again, nothing on my end. It's just like I saw him open, I threw it, and then it goes completely against it. Kind of like that right there. Just terrible passes. So we have a 3rd and 3 here. Navy does. Oh, if we get a block here, Warren may be gone. They're bringing a blitz here as well. Oh my goodness, we're gone. Give me the blocks. Get the speed booster on. Why did we not get that guy? It doesn't matter. We're in the end zone for a touchdown. Chance Warren from 22. 3rd and 10 here before the half. 1:41 remaining here and a big play. Defense, let's get them off the field. 3rd down and 10. Warren being pushed around. A hit taken. Can you get there on the ball? Incomplete. What a play from Kevin Brennan. So we're sitting pretty good. We're doing a pretty good job on 3rd downs. We have a 3rd and 10 here of our own. And I don't like what I see there, though. Don't like it all. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna keep moving my feet, and I fumbled the ball. That's something. So we're here for the second half. It's still 14-0. Again, our defense has done a great job against the Air Force squad. They've had one of the best rush attacks in the country, bar none. I have a wide open triangle. Can we hit it? We did. Look at that. We can make a nice throw. So we're coming up with a 2nd and 12, and Maynor is in as our line went down the previous play with an injury of some sort. Don't like to see that ever. But we hit Glayton. He breaks one. He almost hurdles his way in. 19 yards. What a play. And you see right there, our line bruised ribs will return soon. Thank goodness we have now 1st and goal. We're going to try to a little read option here on the goal line. And Maynor, welcome in. Doing a heck of a job. Touchdown. So Air Force is 3 for 12 on 3rd down. Again, our defense doing a great job getting this squad off the field when we need to. And we see if we can do it again here. Bringing pressure over the middle. It is almost caught, though, and down at the 3. 37 yards to Brandon Lewis. So his 2nd and goal here for Air Force. And that crazy running formation. They're going to get it out there, and they get a touchdown. Eldridge the 3rd. So we have a 4th and inches here, and this may be the dumbest call of my life, but we're going for it here to see if we can get them to bite. And we're going to pitch it out to Warren, and he is going to take it in for a 9-yard touchdown to seal the deal and give us our 3rd win. So it's a big win to finish out our first 4 games. We're 3-1 now, and y'all just saw the conference before we started this game out. So again, I like where this team is going. We're staying right where we need to. We're winning football games after the opening week loss. We're on top of the MAC conference as well. Again, got to finish in the top 2 in the MAC by the season's end to advance on to the Mountain West Conference. If we don't, we stay put for another year. Great way to finish the first episode, though. We're 3-1. Looking forward to the bulk of the conference season coming up. And the next one, as Navy and the Midshipmen, led by Chance Warren, are 3-1, moving on to midseason.